Hey everybody, how you doing? Hello and welcome to All Things Must Pass. Oh my goodness. What an absolute iconic album. That is just fantastic. Oh my goodness. So sit back and relax. I got a few things to show you about George Harrison and All Things Must Pass. We're getting ready for the big blowout box set and all the different CDs and vinyl and colored vinyl and all the different variations. We'll get into that in a couple minutes, but I just kind of wanted to show you my collection of this iconic classic album. I'm not going to go into too much depth because I've got stuff to show you. But first off, last year this book was put out, and this is a tremendous book. If you're looking for a good book about George Harrison, this is a tremendous one to get. It's got a lot of really good and rare and color photographs that have not been seen. And this was supposed to be put out during the whole box set and all of that. But we ran into COVID, so that kind of took care of a lot of the chances of doing this. But the book is here and it is available. You might want to check your different retailers and different people because, like I said, this has gone down in price, so you certainly can get this for a terrific price now. But this is just full of great photographs. This is definitely a coffee table book. All right, there we go. So this is kind of a really tremendous pickup for you. But we're going to go through some other stuff. This is an American. This is my first pressing. There's the back. And there's the inside, which is kind of neat to show to you. And it's kind of cool. It's got the apple on there. And it has the poster, the original poster, which I'm not going to open it up because the poster is behind me that I'm showing you right now. But just to let you know, this is the poster. Comes with it. And the terrific thing about this is a 3-record set. So George Harrison, pretty much this album was really terrific in the aspect that you got 2 albums. And this was done, this was also done in 1970 in November. It was released in November. Let's go start with this. This is the Apple Jam record. I'm not going to pull all of them out because I do have a bunch of other stuff to show you as well. Here's the other record. The Apple Jam is basically just a jam session with a lot of really terrific musicians that showed up on the album. Eric Clapton, Ringo Starr, people from Badfinger. So, that was my first example. This is a CD copy that was put out. That's my CD. This is I'm not going to pull it all out, but there's a Japanese pressing on CD as well. Very nice, beautiful sounding on that one. Kind of going to jump around, so it'll be kind of a little more fun. And then this is another copy. This is a later copy. The first one I just showed you was a first press. This is a later pressing. It sounded noisy, but it wasn't. There's one of the records. And I forgot, this one was pressed on Capitol. Wow. Yes, this is much later pressing. But still very nice. Really glad to have it. And basically what I'm doing, I'm just showing you my collection of what I've got. So it makes you think outside of the George Harrison box. Excuse the pun. Because I just wanted to show you my collection, what I've got. And I wanted to go into, I'm starting to go into my solo stuff, but I just haven't gotten around to showing it and all of that. So this is the Apple Jam one. It's got some great stuff on it. It took me a little while, to be honest with you, it took me a little while to get into this album because being 3 albums, it was a lot of information to take in. There's my poster to this one. So I really enjoy it. I really think it's a terrific album. I really like it. But like I said, it took me a little while to get into it. I mean, I've got my All Things Must Pass shirt on and sharing that with you as well. So it's kind of neat to have that on. But the other albums are really, really good. All Things Must Pass was actually a Beatles song that they were working on during Let It Be, but it just didn't happen for it to come on Let It Be. But they were definitely working on it. So maybe we might hear some of the stuff when Let It Be comes out of All Things Must Pass, the song. So, and then there's this one, which is a bootleg CD, and there's a few tracks on here. And there's several other CDs I've got, but I'm not going to bore you and kind of run crazy of showing you all of that. Also, here is, if I don't drop it all, here's another CD version of it, and this is great. This was a remix and redone and everything. This is really good. I recommend that. And then in this book of George Harrison, there's a lot of stuff in here about George Harrison and the whole thing about All Things Must Pass as well. I had my marker in this, and then I just lost it. So that's where I was kind of a little lost here in my thoughts. But there's some pictures in here of All Things Must Pass. So I recommend this book as well. This is a nice thick book. This came out several years ago to accompany the DVD that went along with this front cover. The front cover is the exact same as the DVD. And the DVD of George Harrison, it's fantastic. If you have not seen it, it looks like this on the front cover of the DVD. It's excellent. It really is. And I got that coming up too to show you. Tremendous pictures in here. So one more. Here we go, George again in his cave. Yep. George Harrison in his cave before Ringo Starr did Caveman. Yeah, okay. Then this is my American US 45. This is my first pressing of it. So I'm not taking these out because it'll take too long. And this is one from France. 45. That's really nice. Then this is a better copy of the USA one. There we go. Just for fun, let's see if there's really no different picture on the back of that one either. But I just thought I'd show you just for fun. That's America. And then this is one. This is very, very rare. This is from Spain. And that's a hard one to get. Very hard. There's the back on that, in case you're curious. So, like I said, I got a lot of stuff to show you from the George Harrison stuff. That's for sure. Then this is another pressing from France on Apple. Kind of a different color and different texture and everything on that one, isn't it, for this one here. And that was France. Then this is Japan pressing. Let's see, what else can I go to? This is the DVD that I was showing you. This is a Blu-ray copy. This is tremendous. So that's something you can really pick up. Then this is a DVD of George Harrison and the making of All Things Must Pass. This is when he did it in 2021. It's kind of the making of him standing and a lot of poses and them rehearsing for the photo shoot. And also some of the very rare footage from 1970. So this is really, really a cool DVD. Very rare, hard to get. I don't think it's available anymore. You just kind of have to look online if you're interested in trying to find it. Then this is my, sorry, I had to get the record back in there. This is my copy from England. It's 45. And then this one is Malaysia. This is very, very, very rare. Probably one of the rarest things I've got in my George Harrison collection. And this version of the song that you see up here it's done totally different than the regular 45 or the album. The instruments are different, and I've never heard this version before, and that's on Apple as well. So, and that's really cool. Then I've got this one, and this is from Spain on Apple as well. And see, I label all mine, so that's my typing to kind of help me out. So like when I'm, not only doing videos, but when I'm just kind of looking for something, and I'll say, oh, okay, this one's from Spain, I'll know. And actually, this is quite rare, that one from Spain. And then in 2001, we were just talking about the DVD and stuff. This is a reissue of 2001, and it's totally mixed and done differently by George. George went back into the studio and redid this in his private studio, and this is a real nice copy. This is really pretty cool. I like to have this because, and I'm glad to have this, I should say. This is my American copy, but it is a white label promo copy. So of that, and the mix of it is totally different. So if you want to pull it up like online or something like that, that would be a good one to listen to. And then I've got this one, which was a record store day one that was done. The record for that as well. And I was really glad to get this. These are just crazy right now, price-wise and collectability. Getting harder to find this one. It's out there, but it's it's going to be a little bit trickier. And then we were talking about 2001. This is still sealed. This is the George Harrison box that I just showed you, the CDs, but this still has the hype sticker. It's still in the original shrink, and it's got the music and everything all on that. But yeah, there's the CD, which I figured, why open the 2001? I've already got the other one remastered as well. And here's another rehearsal of All Things Must Pass DVD. That is really cool. Very rare stuff on that. So am I burning you out on All Things Must Pass? And you didn't think Beatle Brad had anything to have on George Harrison? I've got so much more stuff to show you. You will be amazed of all of the other stuff I've got. I'm just now starting into my solo stuff. So just bear with me and hang in there. This is extremely rare. This is, it's in plastic, which is kind of neat that they printed it in plastic. This is All Things Must Pass from Taiwan. And it opens up in the plastic like this. Quite fragile. The paper of this is very, very thin. So, I showed you on the other albums, they all had a black backing. Well, this one has a picture on the back of it. That's the picture, that's just really something. And this is show you one of the records. Here's the pressing of it. And then this just, all of the pressings I showed you are all absolutely in stone mint condition. They really are. I just don't play the albums that much. The only one I do play is one that's coming up. I will show you in a minute that I do play. Here's two of my other records. Here's this one, and then here's this one. So these are both part of that album. Hang in there with me. I know this is a little crazy. I just got a few more to go. Drop something here. This is an exceptionally rare pressing. It's a different cover. If you notice, this is a All Things Must Pass George Harrison, but this is from Russia. This is a Russian pressing. You open up the gatefold and it shows the original here. And also, one of the musicians that was on this album, he was at Beatlefest a couple of years ago, and I had him sign it. But like I said, there were a lot of people from Badfinger that were in this, and Eric Clapton, and Ringo Starr performed on this as well, and many other people. I won't go into detail, but But anyway, there's an autograph. Like I said, I had him sign that, so that was really, really nice to get, because I showed it to him and he said, I've never seen that from Russia. Here's my photograph of him holding it up and signing it as well. So that's kind of neat. I just wanted to show you that for, you know, because some people be like, oh, that's not a real signature. You really didn't get it signed, you know. There you go. Okay, now, if you've been following this video, you paid attention, and I hope you have. Be quite upset if you didn't. Yeah, I will be. The George Harrison box set consisted of 1, 2, 3 records. So like I said, you had the album, and then a second album, and then the third one was a Apple Jam, which was an instrumental. So this is the Russian one. And it only comes with 2 records. Really? And this is absolutely the truth. It didn't come with a third record. It didn't come with the Apple Jam. I guess Russia felt as if, well, it wasn't good enough, or we didn't like it. So they went ahead and just pressed it on 2 records. So it's just the music, the regular album, on 2 records, as opposed to the Apple Jam's not even on any of that at all. So isn't that funny? I always thought that's really crazy that here they are, not even putting that on there. So that's actually kind of cool and rare. And then a few years ago back, this one was put out, which is the George Harrison. This is the 180 gram one on vinyl. And the inside of that as well. And to show you just kind of quickly there's the insert. And the nice thing about this is they redid it in the original press of this, and you know, it's on the Red Apple. And these are just absolutely in stone mint, beautiful, perfect condition. I bought this brand new. So it sounds gorgeous. And I'm really, really happy to get this copy. And this is the one that I play. I really, really like this one a lot. And I know some of you are watching and saying, oh, Beatle Brad, I can't afford to get the vinyl. Well, the CD that I showed you, that was the 2001 anniversary, that's just as nice. I think you would enjoy that one. That's really, really great. So that's the second record. There's the insert. And then the Apple Jam itself. Here we go. It's kind of upside down, but you get the gist of it, don't you? But also, one of the reasons why I'm doing this is just to kind of show you my collection, because the anniversary and brand new box set is coming out of this incredible album. Here's my hype sticker for the box set. I drew a blank. I couldn't think of the 180 gram. So that's the hype sticker. Yeah, kind of drawing a blank. And I pulled the poster out from this one that I just showed you to put it in here to kind of have a display in the back. But yeah, the box set, all of that, and there's so many different variations. You go on to georgeharrison.com website, his official website, and they show CDs, vinyl. There's many different variations of this, and Beatle Brad is going to get 2 different variations, and it comes out August 6th, I believe, 2021, for those of you that are watching this maybe later. So that'll be terrific. And I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting 2 different variations, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to tell you right now which ones I'm getting. So you'll have to stay tuned to my video when it comes out. But there's the big blowout box set, which is $1,000, which comes with all kinds of everything in it. And then it's one of the trees fell in George Harrison's property, and that was cut and made for the box set, and a bookmarker, that kind of thing. And that's kind of neat. That's really pretty cool. So I know a few people that are getting that, and well done to you. And maybe Beatle Brad will be getting that as well. And then there's a vinyl set that's coming out, and a CD set that's coming out of CDs, and that'll have a lot of CDs and DVDs. I think it's 5 CDs and a DVD as well. And like I said, and then there's just a regular CD, which it's been redigitalized and remixed, and that's tremendous. So if you want to get that is just the CD itself, and that's a good one just to maybe listen to what the new one sounds like. which ought to sound really tremendous. And I'm really, really looking forward to this coming out. But I wanted to share with you some of my stuff that I have. But right now, they've also released on YouTube Run of the Mill Take 36. And it's an outtake that's coming for this new box set. And it is tremendous. I really like the song Run of the Mill. I've always liked it, but the guitaring is so totally different on it. It's kind of one of those ones that sticks in your head, and then later on you're doing something at work or you're doing other things, activities, and that pops in your head, and you hear the guitar riff throughout that song. So check that out. It's on YouTube right now. So take a look at that. And also, one of the very last appearances, George Harrison was in America and showed up on VH1. I think it was in America. It might have been England. I'm not sure. But anyway, on VH1, George Harrison did an interview, quite an extensive interview, and somebody handed him a guitar, and he plays an acoustic guitar of All Things Must Pass. So that was really neat. So it's an interview, and it's got Ravi Shankar as well. And right now, just off the top of my head, the name escapes me who did the interview with George and Ravi. But that is excellent if you want to check that out. And that's an acoustic version that George does of All Things Must Pass. So, this is all my stuff I've got so far. I know I'm missing some other stuff. I got a promo poster and I've got a few other things. And this is the way you do videos. You know, you do a video and the next thing you know, you find something else and I forgot to include it. But did you make it? Did you watch the whole video? I sure hope you did. I know this is a little bit longer than most of my videos, but I do thank you for sticking around and watching this special one about George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. Thank you very much for being a part of my channel. Down below, subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free, and it just notifies you of some of my videos that are coming up, and I've got so much rockin' good stuff up. It'll blow your mind. This is just an appetizer of some of my solo stuff of showing you All Things Must Pass of George Harrison, but I've got a lot more to come. And I thank you so very much for being a part of my channel. Hello to my new subscribers. What's up, guys? Glad to have you. Welcome to my channel. And to my older subscribers, great to have you still a part of my channel. You guys are definitely the rock of Beatle Brad's channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. It is fantastic to do this for you and to share some of my stuff with you and all of that kind of good stuff. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody, and I will see you on the next video.